Уважаемый господин генеральный секретарь, коллеги, мы приветствуем вас в Москве и очень ценим эту возможность продолжить обсуждение актуальных вопросов диалога между Россией и Организацией исламского сотрудничества.
Your Excellency, Mr. Secretary General, dear colleagues, we're pleased to welcome you in Moscow, and we really value this opportunity to continue discussing the relevant issues of the dialogue between Russia and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation.
Наши отношения развиваются весьма и весьма интенсивно с тех пор, как в 2005 году Россия получила статус наблюдателя в вашей организации.
Our relationship has been developing quite intensively since 2005, when Russia obtained the observer status within your organization.
Ценим регулярный диалог по актуальным проблемам мирового развития, в том числе и, наверное, прежде всего по вопросам урегулирования кризисов, которые сохраняются в исламском мире.
We value the regular dialogue that we maintain on the relevant issues of the world agenda and global agenda of the world development, including first and foremost the crisis still pertaining in the Islamic world.
Мы считаем очень важным координацию наших позиций на основе соответствующих решений Совета Безопасности ООН по таким вопросам, как палестино-израильское урегулирование, кризисы в Сирии, Ливии, Йемене и в других частях региона.
And what we see as especially important is the coordination of our positions regarding the decisions of the UN Security Councils on such issues as the Palestinian-Israeli settlement, crisis in Syria, Libya, Yemen, and in other parts of the region.
Ну и, безусловно, наши усилия всегда востребованы на таком актуальнейшем направлении, как борьба с международным терроризмом, и здесь у нас тоже накоплен неплохой опыт диалога.
And of course, our efforts are always relevant in terms of countering international terrorism, and we have also accumulated a good experience in this area.
Ну и в заключение вступительного слова хотел бы отметить, что в этом году вы отмечаете юбилей Организации исламского сотрудничества. Существует 50 лет, соответствующий юбилей будет отмечаться 25 сентября, в том числе и в Российской Федерации, где намечен целый ряд мероприятий. Будем рады видеть на них вас и ваших коллег.
And in conclusion of my opening remarks, I would like to note that this year your organization celebrates its 50th anniversary, and we are also going to hold a number of celebration events on the 25th of September in the Russian Federation, and we will be happy to welcome you and your representatives at these celebrations.
Еще раз добро пожаловать.
Once again, welcome.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Let me start by saying I am very thankful and grateful for your invitation to visit your great country. You have a great admiration for your country and, of course, the leadership, Mr. President Putin. And for you, Your Excellency, this is the second time I'm meeting you. I met you first time was in the sideline of the General Assembly of the United Nations. And I thank you very much for that opportunity. Of course, I am very thankful to you, Your Excellency, for appointing Dr. Ramadan. He is a great diplomat, and he represents your great country very well in OIC. Let me say that, of course, Your Excellency, the most important issue now facing the world, not only Russia or the Islamic world, is the problem of terrorism. Terrorism is the plague and the cancer of the time. And the position of OIC is to reject all kind of terrorism. It's not acceptable whatsoever, and there's no excuse for this. And when we say terrorism, not only the act of terror, even finance and sympathy with terrorist groups or with terrorist acts. OIC, we condemn all the terrorist acts, not only for Muslims, even for non-Muslims. We condemn all the terrorist acts, whether it's in East West, Muslim, non-Muslim. There's no excuse for that. And we always urge our Muslim brothers, however where they are, to respect the countries that they are living in. If they happen to be Muslim and living in Europe, Belgium, France, Russia, America, anywhere, they must respect the law, even if they are Muslim, because they are citizens. And if they have an issue, you don't change the law by Kalashnikov. You change the law by going to the representative, to the parliament, to the press, to the law. This is a civilized way to affect change. So it's very important that I agree with you totally, Your Excellency, in rejecting terrorism. And from anywhere, from any group, because this is, otherwise it will be chaos in the world if we all stand against terrorism. So we agree totally with you in that respect. I would like to emphasize 2 points. I would like, Your Excellency, your assessment regarding certain issues that are very present, whether it's in Syria, Libya, Sudan, Iraq, Yemen, because Russia is a great country. It is superpower. It is, has an impact in the world in terms of peace and security. So your position in this regard with this country and this issue is very important for us to know what is the latest, what is your assessment in the situation in Syria or